Hello, and welcome to this week's show with me, Josh. Hang on.
I'm not Josh. Are you Josh?
Nah,
No,
he's not Jacob.
I'm not Jacob.
We're back for an encore, aren't we, Mr. P? Yes. The wonderful Mr. Prudder has joined me and making a comeback for one episode only. Come on up, you come.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. How's it going, fella? I haven't seen you in ages. Yeah, where you been?
Where's he been?
Nah, he's been at a cattery.
Again.
Right. Yeah, anyway, you know the drill. We normally record this on a Thursday. The guys aren't in today, so there you go. Right, we don't have many messages from staff. I'll pass over to Mr. Prudhoe for the shout-outs that you lot sent in. And then I've got a couple of messages, and then we'll do the rest of the stuff.
Yep.
Over to you, sir.
Not many shout-outs this week. I think it's because you haven't been in this week as much. So, first one for Ran. What do you think it is? He has not given Sharon permission again for his background.
You wouldn't have got it anyway.
Permission.
You wouldn't have got it anyway because we're doing Grit this week. That's what we got behind us.
We'll talk about it later.
Grit, which we'll talk about.
So next week, maybe
give
you Sharon permission, and maybe we'll get you on the show. Next one is from Connie. I would like to give a massive shout out for Jessica for always greeting me with kindness in the morning.
What a lovely shout out. Thank you. That's
really nice.
Connie in year 5.
Your class?
No, Miss Nicholson.
Oh, I think there's a couple of the same one.
Have I printed?
They're for Josh.
They're for Josh. Yeah,
we'll keep them for the end. Yeah.
Yeah, keep them.
It's a GCMS gold card.
What'd you get for a GCMS gold card?
A shout out on the show.
No, what else? There you go.
This one's from Elsa. I want to give a massive shout out and a GCMS gold card to my friends Bethany in 5ml, Sophia in 5CK, Lucy in 5CK for being great friends, and Molly in 5AN for being the most forgiving, kind and helpful friend in the world. From Elsa in 5TB.
That's a nice one. We like that one.
Yeah, that's really nice.
We like that one.
And that definitely deserves a GCMS
You've got them. You've got them, guys. And a shout out on the show.
The next two, I don't even think they're for us. They say Josh. They're for Josh.
Well, I suppose.
But he's not here. And it just has the word gritty.
We think we know what that means. There is no way we are doing the gritty.
I think it's something with your hands or something. I've heard.
We'll pass that on to Josh.
Josh can do it on next week's show. Send it in again, Owen, next week. And Jack, send it in next week. And I'm almost certain Josh will gritty on the show.
He will gritty. I am sure he will gritty. We will make an appeal for a gritty. That's
it for the people shout-outs this week.
No, we got no staff shout-outs because I'm a muppet and I forgot to send the email out. Sorry, staff.
I'll give some shout-outs.
You go for it.
Yeah. I want to give a massive shout-out to Mrs. Near's Yes 7 Maths Group for being really resilient this year and this week especially. With their geometry work. It's been absolutely phenomenal to see the progress they've made this year.
Possible candidate for Class of the Week there, I think.
I'm going to say possibly.
Possible candidate. As we said before, Key Stage 2, you'll certainly be familiar about what is behind us because Miss Smith delivered an assembly around and about it. You're going to see this message popping up left, right and centre. And more impressively, you should see it on your home screen of your Chromebooks along with a list of messages for the week that hopefully, when you're watching this, will have happened. Because I've had to play with it, haven't I?
Yeah.
I need to fit. It's not quite right. And a massive thank you to Mr. Quilliam for designing it. He's a talented chap.
Very talented.
So if you see him around, you say, that's mint. I've said that's mint loads of times.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it's mint.
It's mint. Yeah. So seamlessly, someone who makes your day, Mr. Quilliam.
I also have someone who makes my day.
Yeah.
And that goes to Mr. Ferguson.
Mr. Ferguson.
I think Mr. Ferguson deserves it this week. He's very, very funny. I get the privilege of being in his maths class a couple of times in a week. And I'm sure his class would agree.
Oh, I think so. And can I say on that note, Mr. Ferguson's class, you're absolutely on top form at the minute. I covered one of Mr. Williams' drama lessons this week. Mr. Williams, it was great fun. I loved it. Fantastic. And they were just brilliant.
I was there for 5 minutes, wasn't I?
It was good. It was good. Yeah. Because part of me was thinking, me teach drama, but it was lush. You lot are so lucky. You get some brilliant lessons. Fantastic. We got any sport reports?
We do have a sport report this week.
Over to the sportsman, Mr. Pro.
I had the privilege of taking the Year 5 and 6 girls to their what we call the Champions League final, because they were ultimately league champions earlier on in the year. I'm sure that got a mention on the show.
It hasn't. It has now.
It
Brilliant.
has, well, we can have a second shout out for it.
A second shout
And
out.
they played against all of the league winners in the Newcastle area.
Fantastic.
They won their first 2 games, so it was all down to the last game. And it didn't go the way they wanted, but as I said to them on that night, to finish second and win a league and do quite well in the cup this year, it's a good achievement. Great achievement.
There's quite a few year 5s in that,
There
and
is.
it's a year 6 team. So big shout out to all of you. Can't remember everybody's names, but certainly Phoebe in my class is one of the key players in there, and she's playing Newcastle Academy and all sorts. So watch out for Phoebe.
Definitely.
Watch out for Phoebe. A bit like Isla in year 8. Yeah.
And I don't think there's any other sport competitions this week.
I know, certainly. I think we gave them a mention the other week. The boys did it. The guys that had represented us in the athletics, they were fantastic. And I know Miss Tompkins is talking loads about you leaping out the pit and all that kind of thing, Ali, and all that. Really, really good stuff. So, I think that is it. Short show.
It is a birthday
Short show.
We haven't had
Birthdays! I knew there was something else.
We haven't had the birthdays.
Okay, birthday song. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you and you and you and you. Give them a comeback.
Oh, no, see.
Right. Okay, here we go then. In 8LH is.
Maya.
In 8MR is.
Aves.
And in 5AN is.
Lou.
And you guys are all on Saturday. Have a fantastic birthday. You know the drill. Eat loads of cake. Get that sugar rush. Okay.
Definitely.
So nobody on Friday, nobody today. Okay, on Sunday we have
Iona.
in 6ND. On Monday we've got 2. That is
Zaheen.
and
Layla.
in 6ND and 6SH respectively. And then we've got 2 on Tuesday to round things off. We've got
Sophia.
in 7FM and
Charlie.
in 6BC. That is the birthday.
Oh.
That is the birthdays.
Gone.
Well, massive thank you to Mr. Prado for keeping me company. The boys will be back next week. Do remember, I've had 1 entry so far of somebody who wants to become a presenter. If you want to become a presenter, just send us a 1 minute, 2 minute, no longer than that, video audition. Can be anything you want, doing something like this.
Because you don't want to see us every week, do you?
Absolutely. Year 8, no thanks, because we've got year 8. But somebody asked me, can year 5s do it? Yep, year 5, 6, 7, we don't care. We're just looking for quality presenters.
Definitely.
Good for your oracy skills. That'll keep Mr. Williams and Mr. Veach happy.
Definitely so.
Okay, right. We will see you again sometime. You will hear me in the background next week. Until then, remember, do not come in on Monday. Or Tuesday, actually.
Oh, Tuesday as well. Strike day.
What a long weekend, you lucky lot. Check out for your work on Google. And remember, if there's nothing there, you've got plenty of other things that you can be doing. Right. Goodbye.